Hey guys, Brian Hill with The Complete Combatant, wearing my cool Big Tex outdoor shirt. They're support of the Mingle, and we're really grateful for that. Thanks for everything, and it's a cool shirt. Look good shooting in it. Thank you. It makes me shoot better too. So
thanks, Ike.
It does. It makes you more accurate and faster and prettier, apparently.
I love it. Thanks, Ike. Okay, go on.
So we're starting our dot program and working on red dot, and what we want to do is teach people the difference to do it. Now, if you're like me, think about how long you've been looking at the front sight. You've been told over and over, look at the front sight. And it's very good advice, except that dot doesn't work that way. All right, the dot is target focused. One of the tremendous advantages is you look at the target and then you shoot the dot that's superimposed on the target. But how many times have you changed your focal distance to that front sight? You know, you're practicing with your eyes to bring it back. So what people do is they try to zero in on the dot. One way you know you're looking at the dot, if you can see the hood or the frame or the cowling of the dot clearly in your sight, you're looking at the dot. If you look through your finger, it'll kind of blur out and there'll be two of them. That's unintentional blindness. We want to be looking at the target and seeing the dot. So here's a drill I have new shooters do with the dot to get used to it. We're going to shoot from the low ready, but our eyes are going to be focused on the target. What I want to do is stay target focused and move the dot in front of me and shoot it when I see it. So I don't want to look down for the dot. I don't want to catch it in my peripheral vision. I don't want to be seeing the dot until it comes in front of the target. We've got one of these targets that we've been shooting at here. I'm going to stare hard at the black part of the target, and as soon as I see the red of the dot, I'll fire a shot. This teaches you to stay target focused. It's a really hard change for a lot of people, and they really struggle with it. It'll take you some real practice. There's several other techniques that I'll share with you in the future that help you develop this target focus, but it's a very useful thing. Imagine being able to look at the bad guy exclusively while you have the red dot on him. That's an easier shooting situation than coming back to the front sight. It's not going to work for everybody, but I think it's a very good advanced in handgun shooting. So let's see what this looks like, this little drill. So I'm not very far right here, and the distance doesn't matter on this. What matters is that I keep my eyes on that black circle, and when I see the red circle come into it, I shoot. Okay, so the gun's slightly low and off to the side, and I'm looking at the target here. So as I begin to move, my finger comes to the trigger, and I fire a shot when the red dot comes in there. So it's a good hit, okay? Did it very slowly and very deliberately so you guys can see. So I'm looking at the target only. I'm going to shoot. I've decided to shoot. Sights are coming on the target. Finger goes to the trigger. And as soon as I see that red dot, I fire one shot, okay? Keep your eyes on the target no matter what you do. Finger moves, and you shoot. You guys can see that it's very easy to hit the target this way. I don't have to change my distance from one to the other. They're all in the black. I'm moving really slow. I can do it a lot faster than that. I can get kind of a streaking action, and it'll help a lot. So the dot can help a lot on this, but you've got to learn to look at the target. You've got to let your eyes move out to the target. When you first start shooting, you're going to shoot distance with it and focus on the dot, and you're going to be really precise and love it. But when you shoot closer shots like this, it's going to drive you crazy because it'll be harder to find because you're looking for the dot. You look at the target, and if that dot appears anywhere in that frame lined up on the target, whether it's high, low, or middle, it doesn't matter. As long as it's lined up with the target, then you're going to get an accurate shot. Don't try to put it zeroed in the middle of the window. Look hard at the window, stare at the dot, and then line it up with the target. Imagine how slow that is and how aggravating that is. So what we want to do is just see the red dot. We have stereoscopic vision, which means we have two eyes that are pointing at the same place, and the brain is filling in a complete image that way. So it'll fill in the red dot. Both eyes are going to fill it in and see it on the target, and you should see a big difference in not only speed but accuracy, because remember, you can't choose one or the other, the complete combatant. You have to be fast and accurate, all right? You have to stay in the process. I'm not letting you off on that. All right, thanks a lot, guys. You can find us at thecompletecombatant.com. Ooh, that was weird, .com. And you can find us on social media with all the other stuff. If you have any questions, reach out. We look forward to seeing you on the range. Thanks so much.